Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and The Flash, issue number 46. This is the final issue before we come across the Flash Wars. It actually tells us in here. Anyway, you might have remembered from my This Week in Comics, I decided I was going to get the variant cover. Like, this is such a gorgeous variant cover. Now, realistically, this is by Francis Matina. Fantastic dude, absolutely fantastic. Literally, I'm putting this on par with anything that Art Germ has put out. This is such a gorgeous cover. My God, I'm salivating over this, and I have to be careful because I don't want it to drop on the comic and ruin the cover. Anyway, so this is cool, man. This is right before the Flash Wars. Tells us as much inside. It's actually called Road to Flash Ward, and we have Eobard Thawne and Professor Zoom having a conversation with each other, which is pretty darn interesting. So Hunter Solomon and Eobard Thawne. And this is obviously in the past at some point, and we're basically just trying to find out why Barry Allen still has his memory loss, not Barry Allen, Wally West, his massive amounts of memory loss. And we're also seeing some of the things that he sees. He's looking at Cyborg, and he sees like some kind of a Captain Planet looking thing, at least Captain Atom kind of thing. So it's freaky, but I'm enjoying it. Anyway, they're just trying to have their own version of therapy, and I want to just point out some things in here. The Flash actually runs off and he punches the main terminal, the main screen for the Batcave, because Batman's not there. Booster Gold was supposed to be there, but he's not there also. So it's a weird thing, and plus we know what's going on right now. Plus there's a reference to an earlier Batman comic book where it's like, hey man, check it out. Flash, sorry, you feel bad about what Batman did to you. Forget about what Batman did to you. Selina Kyle kicked you in the face and just knocked you cold, man. Cold. Anyway, this is cool that there's so much reference back and forth here. I love that Joshua Williamson seems to be in like constant communication with Tom King about what's going on, and it's like they're roommates. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, what are you doing in the Flash? I'm doing such and such. Hey, listen, put this in because it's going to be cool. Okay, like they're just talking to each other or texting back and forth, whatever. They got an open channel. Anyway, the Flash fixes the thing, but I do want to show you what this page looks like. Just look at that. That just seems like regular easy peasy, right? Nah, this is going to get better because Hunter Zolomon is trying to get Eobard Thawne to see his way, and he's not. Well, and he leaves. He goes off to do his own thing. And in the end, Eobard Thawne, Hunter Zolomon actually winds up seeing the Flash's way. So he's got his own screen right there, and he decides to... Yeah, I'm going to just go back and forth really quick. Look at that. In fact, I wonder if I could just do it like, no, can't. So there's that and there's that. That is perfectly back and forth. And mind you, it's not cut and pasted. It's not traced. Look at the muscles in his leg, very pointy. Look at the Flashes, very rounded. So they're in the exact same position. This comes to just above his knee. This comes to below his knee. Like this panel is, it's much longer. It's same horizontal, but the length is very different. So they're not just cut and pasted on there, but like I love that. I absolutely love that. I caught that, and that was great. So seeing this is actually reverse Flash, right? Well, professors and whatever, they're all reverse Flashes for crying out loud. Anyway, so this is Hunter Zolomon pointing out this is where I'm going to decide to cause the Flash War, and this probably has to do with him taking over the future at some point because we saw that in earlier issues, plus the annual. So. This whole comic book is really just a setup and dealing with emotions. And that's cool. I'm digging that. I'm going to give this comic book a B+. This was an enjoyable read. I kind of want to go at least A- just because of this cover. My God, I'm in love with this. And I love that they didn't even put the name on the front. Like, not really. It's just way down here at the bottom. It's like, oh, by the way, here's all the information about this comic book. But yes, this is what we have. Like, oh, man. This should be a poster, but I'm glad just having it as a comic. Anyway, I'm going to put this back inside of its baby diaper to keep it nice and safe. And yeah, seriously, enjoy this. I can't wait to see Flash War and what's going to happen there. All right, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.